That's a call.
calling from jail.
That's a call.
Yeah.
This is a collect call from.
My bad. My nigga was calling from jail. So anyway.
All right. Let's do a proper intro. We're back with another one. 2234 Podcast. I'm your host, Swain, in the building with my lovely guest, Ashlei.
WAGWAN people.
I'm sure y'all know her. Y'all have seen her. Model, actress, business owner, entrepreneur. So, what made you become so open, or I guess end up doing content?
My mom. So a lot of people don't know that me even doing this, I have a lot to do with my mom and my background. So my mom was a famous supermodel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's really known back home, Jamaica, things like that. Not necessarily out here and stuff.
Touch.
But she stopped when she got pregnant with my sister. And then it was also that, and she was also thinking about stopping too, because it's a lot of males in the modeling world and stuff like that. That'll kind of come on to her and stuff.
Right.
Make her uncomfortable. But
Yeah.
then when she got pregnant with my sister, it was okay, yeah, I can really, have an excuse where I can stop and everything. But then after that, she did office jobs and stuff like that. Then I came into the world. So then, me, it's everything's new.
Yeah.
So she's yeah, let me show you some old pictures and stuff when I was 5 or 6. And she's you say I used to do this and that. And it just stuck with me.
Yeah.
It never went nowhere. I was damn, this shit lit. I want to be that. My mama was, I'm looking at her she just Beyonce in my eyes.
Lit. Just
like,
lit.
Nigga, you can do this and you're my mama. I know I can. I'm you.
Facts.
I can do this.
Just a reincarnation.
Yeah,
Type shit.
I'm what the fuck? So then it's the way I took that was to my sister, bitch, why you hop on this shit? We could have been on. I'm finna take off. All she had to do was show me that. So it just stuck, and I've been modeling since I was 8 years old. I just told her I was I want to do it. I'm serious.
That's fine.
She put me in some acting and modeling schools and stuff, and it kind of that's what made me be more open and boost my confidence and stuff. It'll be weird shit, classes and shit.
So you kind of learned just being social early.
Yeah.
With all type of people.
Honestly, growing up like that. Then my dad was a world tour DJ, also in Jamaica. So sometimes he'll get booked in the U.S., but most times it'll be overseas, Jamaica, Barbados, and Bahamas and stuff like that. So I kind of grew up in the industry.
Type shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Makes sense. So, quick question. In Jamaica, a DJ is more of the party, right?
Yeah.
What are they actually called? A selector?
The selector. I get shot both. Yes.
Yeah, I know my shit.
Yes,
I know my
literally,
shit.
selector.
I like it because I don't know. I feel it's different. They say they do more talking, and then they cut the music on and off. But that's more of a vibe, ain't it?
Yes, it's more. It's real. It's real DJing. Here, what I noticed, I'm gonna be real specific, here in Houston, because I can't speak for Washington. See, I don't know what's going on in them people place,
right.
But I know what's going on in Houston, and I feel every DJ has the same playlist.
It's a playlist.
I feel they all have the same songs. They all have the same playlist.
Even the transitions.
Yes, or no. That's how I feel that's what they use to kind of say that they're different. The way that they switch up the same songs that they all have. They transitions be different, so that's what makes them different. But everybody really just on the same shit.
Right.
And then in Jamaica, it's you have one DJ that's probably playing nothing but old school shit, and another DJ that mix his old school shit with new school shit, and another DJ just plays new shit. It's a lot of variety of stuff. Then you have some that might do his research and get songs from the U.S. and mix it with the Jamaican shit. They don't really broaden their horizon out here as much as they do in Jamaica.
At all. They anyway. I feel
they use
anywhere.
the same beats and shit to remix and stuff like that. I don't know.
Everything is samples and all type of shit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say that we don't use samples and stuff, but for one thing, we already have a different accent and vibe. So
Right.
it's not hard to make our shit stand out.
Facts.
But it could be the same way for here too.
But
you can do country and shit.
it's more creative though, like
Yes.
overseas, because I feel like
Oh.
over here they see a formula. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And everybody want to follow that same little formula. They don't want to be different.
Yeah. They
You know
scared
what
to
I'm
be
saying?
different.
It's
It's like, what if different don't pop out? I wanted to.
Yeah. And I mean, most of the time it don't. But I feel like then you gotta switch it up to something more different. You know what I'm saying? Just have a catalog to where you showing like you can do everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Literally.
A lot of people don't be focused on like the plan or like just they catalog. They want the quick shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
don't really care about the passion anymore.
Facts. It's no passion in nothing.
It's just what's gonna make me get rich.
Facts.
That's it. That's the
Facts.
mindset. What's gonna make me get rich? I get shit on people.
And I mean, shit, like with this hoe took some years to like catch steam.
Really?
Yeah, I've been doing this hoe since 2020,
That's dope though.
but it's been like on and off. But now, since it's just me, I've been like more consistent than ever. Because it's like, shit, if I don't do it, then who gonna do it?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna die with me, so.
And the beauty of it too, like you see how you can say, oh, I've been doing this since 20. Like that's to me, that's like the beauty of shit.
Yeah.
Cause it's like that's your babe. Like I've been growing this plant. Like
exactly.
it ain't no quick shit. Like I've been doing this shit. Like I love that.
And
That's one of my
it
favorite
feel
things about
organic.
something
You
I've
could
been
just
doing. Yeah.
you could just like it's like take pride in it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Cause you seen where it started,
That-
like
yes.
the whole start to where it's going or where it
Yes.
can go. So,
Teaches you along the way. And like
facts.
you grow with it type shit.
And then even just like studying the craft, you
Yes.
learn about a whole bunch of new shit,
On good.
or just like marketing
Mhm.
plans and strategies and shit like that. So I don't know. And then it's like taking yourself out of the consumer, like into like what's gonna sell, what's gonna
Right.
catch attention or shit like that.
Right. Literally.
So,
It's like you start putting yourself in both shoes as the seller and the buyer.
Exactly.
I feel you.
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
don't know what you mean, because that's where I'm at like right now type shit. Like it teaches you type shit. You learn. And another thing too, my favorite part about it is like it disciplines you. For real.
Facts.
It really does. Like when you focus and locked in on your shit, you don't got time. Literally that. It ain't even time for what? Like you just don't got time.
At all.
You don't
have
got
no
time. It teaches you discipline. Like you just know. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like structure and shit like that.
Yeah, it builds in a structure because you got to do this at this time. You got to kind of have a plan in mind.
Yeah, like for example, I used to go out a lot. I used to go out a whole lot. Like especially when I was a bottle girl. Like after work, fuck home. I'm outside after hours. Like I come home at it's like 5 o'clock. I would
Yeah.
always be outside, just outside drinking, having fun and shit. But once I got locked in, like real life locked in,
Yeah.
I was outside. Ain't seen me for a year straight on my soul. Ain't nobody tell you that they saw me in 2022.
For real.
Where?
You
I swear,
grind.
after the summertime, after like, we in June right now? Around this time, summer. Yeah. This time last year, 2022, after this time, this is like my cutoff. This is when I went cold turkey. I was done with outside. Nobody see me after like this time.
What made you do that?
I was locked in. I was locked in. Like I was
just
focused.
done with the bullshit, like done with bullshitting on whatever.
Oh,
it
like
was.
what made me get locked in?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It's kind of deep.
Okay.
So like my dad passed away last year.
Damn. Sorry. to hear that.
Thank you. So that's kind of like what made a shift in my mindset with everything.
I feel that.
I used to be like, I'm telling you, like city girl shit hard. Like I'm about a girl outside, like fuck niggas, break them down. I didn't give a fuck.
Tight.
When my best friend passed,
Yeah. I feel that. I feel that.
it was over.
I feel that.
I stopped doing like everything. That's when I was like, I gotta like find something to keep my mind off. Cause if I'm being like 100, it's either I lock in and find something to keep me going, or I go.
Tight. I feel that.
I'm going. Like, no questions asked. I don't give a fuck. Like,
You know.
if I didn't have all this shit right now, or everything I got going on,
Yeah.
oh yeah, y'all wouldn't have heard from a bitch.
I feel that.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, I damn near
left Earth. I swear to God.
had the same testimony, cause like my aunt, this damn near her old spot. So when she passed, it was just like fuck it, cause she was in support of what I was doing. You know what I'm saying, before she passed. So it just made me feel like it was a reason, like it motivated me.
Yeah.
Cause if not,
in a weird way.
yeah, it motivates
I didn't
you.
understand that shit.
It motivates you.
Yes. It's like it broke me down bad first. And then it's like I realized like I couldn't do nothing else. Like I'm already small, for example. I gained a lot of weight. My dad passed last year. I still got pictures. I went from like my normal weight is like 115 to like 125, like 126. I ain't never seen me that like slim fit before.
Tight.
But that was because I couldn't get no smaller.
Right.
I mean, I could, of course. I could always go down like 80 pounds and shit like that. But it's like I'm not used to it. I couldn't get no smaller. So the only way to go was up.
Right.
So I started just going up. I'm already skinny. Okay, so I started eating. I started doing the opposite of everything. Like I didn't like to eat. I like to eat. Like,
Right.
I didn't like doing this. Now I'm doing that. I slept a lot more, and I didn't even like to sleep. I told you I got those. So now like, it's just like I slept more. And then it's like I got bored and tired of myself. Like, hey, bitch, like you ain't even doing shit. Like you gotta find a passion. Come on, you gotta find a passion, whatever. So I was like, what can I do? Then I realized in my head, I'm like, bro, I ain't sat down in the stylist chair in like 5 years. I'm gonna tell people I do that. Then I just started like doing hair. And then when I was a body girl, I had made a lot of like relationships and bonds with people. And that's that thing about that body girl shit. It can either make you or break you for real. Like, get stuck in that shit and you party and shit like that, or you can like make your bonds and shit. So I had made like connections with some celebrities and stuff like that through body girl and everything like that.
Right.
I get their number and stuff, and then so when I had proposed my idea, I'm like, I need y'all to post this on your page. When I said I went, whatever, yeah, they helping me.
Really?
Oh yeah.
That's fire.
For sure.
That's fire.
Yes. They real. The one with my friends at least. Like, I don't know all the celebrities in the world. Like, I wish I did. That'd be cool. Now my little few friends, like they cool for real. Like that help me and shit.
That's fire.
Pass me a light.
For sure.
Thank you. But yeah, like maybe shit like that. And then what made me stop modeling, because I had started doing it at 8, is because I got braces. See, like now it's like so diverse. Like you can have tattoos, braces. You can be, skinny as ever, big as ever. Like look at Lizzo. Like you can be, or looking like who else is skinny as hell? Me. Like I'm just saying, you could be whatever now.
Yeah,
but back then it was not like that. Like
it was a template.
it was so restricted, my nigga. Like bro, like them people saw my mama. They were like, she can't come back till she get them braces off. I had my braces fitted. Oh yeah.
Damn.
Oh yeah, definitely got kicked off my agency for that.
Damn.
Yeah, for sure. So got my braces off, went back because I'm not giving up. That's my dream.
Sure.
That's what I want to do.
Sure.
I'm like, Ma, she was like, you still? I ain't even remember that. I'm like, yeah, that nigga said in 5 years come back. It's 5 years, bro. She was like, bro, you is loyal as hell. She like, all right, yeah, come on, because at least I know my money won't go to waste.
Right.
You really want.
Yeah. And that's when people take you serious, when they see you like passionate about something.
So she put me in this shit. She took me to an agency. Shout out to me on Hamlet Agency.
For sure.
And I'm signed to them currently now. Still, I've been signed to them since 2018.
Okay.
And they put me in commercials. I've been in 2 movies. Dirty South, the 33rd generation. The Dirty South.
Wait. Hold on.
With Clifford Powell, yeah, I was in that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what was the other one?
The other one is Must Be Selling Dope. That's my homeboy Ken's movie. He has his own production company. So shout out to Ken, Free by the Kilo.
For sure.
And then I'm trying to see. What's some other ones I done? The Oscar Mayer Wiener commercial. When I was like, I had first got signed to them. So like 20, some shit like that.
So talk about, I don't know, just experiencing being in front of the camera. Like, you used to this shit. Like, with me, this is something I gotta get used to. But I kind of made a way for myself, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, although I didn't have any avenues or routes to get on the camera, I made a way for myself so I can put myself in position. Because I kind of always knew or felt like I'm going to be on the screen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing. You have to speak it into existence. And
Yeah.
that's what helps with my confidence a lot. When I tell myself this is what's going to happen.
Facts. And it happens.
Yeah.
And it happens.
When you get to infinite button and shit, that's what's gonna fuck with your confidence and shit. That's what's gonna make you, cause that's when you gonna start being like, damn it, can I do this shit?
Right.
Like, you can't do that. You gotta be like, all right, so
whatever
I'm
it
gonna
is
be
you're going
Oscar
through.
about 5, 6, 7 years. I don't know how, but you know.
Yeah.
I don't really care for Oscar, but you know first.
Right. For example. And I mean, shit, I think that's what's wrong with a lot of people. They don't have that confidence, or they scared to like see what that's about. Like, it's all a part of learning about yourself. For
You know, some people hold power, and I feel like they might be afraid of the power that they hold. There's a lot of powerful people in the world. You know, not just like ourselves, like people. You know, like even you. Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
People might be just afraid of their own power because they know they probably a beast for real.
And I think,
It's like two sides to every coin. It's what you
Facts.
said, and then it's like.
and I think a lot of people think they're restricted by their circumstances or whatever situation they're in. But I mean, at this point, you seeing people make a way for themselves. So it's just like, why not do the same? You never know
Exactly.
what
You
you
don't know
learn
what's
about
gonna
yourself.
happen.
Exactly.
You don't know what God has in store for you.
Facts.
It's like, I mean, I don't know if you're a believer.
No, I'm definitely a believer.
Okay. So I
Definitely a
could,
believer.
okay, I didn't want to.
Nah, you good. You good.
But no, this is how I feel. I feel like God already has everyone's life orchestrated for them.
Facts.
He made us all. He created us, you know, created everything. So why would he not create the plan too?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Think about it. God has already orchestrated everything for everyone's lives. We just have to be cool. Literally. Just flow with life. Literally. Like my mama would get on my ass a lot. You just don't care. I say you're going, I say you're on, I say you're tongue, I say you're act. Just very don't care. Like you just don't care, Ashlei. What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
And I'll be like, it's not that I don't care. I'm just flowing with this shit. Like,
Right.
I'm just going with this shit. Like, but what makes it hard for people is when they start to try to have control of their life. That's the thing.
Yeah.
People like to have control.
Yeah.
The more you try to control your life, you're fucking up what God has orchestrated for you.
Right. You spitting that shit.
So now you're doing it your way, and it's like, what the fuck? I know I'm supposed to be living like this, though. And you right, because you know you.
Right.
And you know that's what's for you. But
Right.
you're not seeing what you're doing, why you're not getting them. Just be cool. And then it's like, people like, because I told one of my friends that, she's like, bitch, what you be cool though? Like, I'm just supposed to stand there. Like, I'm like, no, like, just live your life. Like, I don't know, get a job, eat, sleep.
Just let it happen.
shit.
Yeah. Do the basics.
Like,
Focus on the basics.
Do the basics, and you'll be so surprised how shit just fall in your lap. You'll be like, what
Just
the
come.
fuck?
That's a fact.
Like, you ever heard people just be like, oh, bitch, I was just walking by $20 on the floor. Like, it be shit like that.
It was me.
Weird shit.
Yeah.
Weird shit, but blessings.
Facts.
That's what
Okay, bet.
that's just how I look at life for real. I feel like that's why I got far and shit like that.
Facts. And I don't know. A lot of people, because at a point I kind of had to learn that, but that's me breaking away from like the household mentality or like following certain rules because you think of a certain outcome. Like when you're an adult, you gotta step into those shoes and understand that this is your life.
Mm-hmm.
Like whatever the outcome is, it's because of you.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
it's just like, and I don't think a lot of people are believers and they have faith.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they don't believe in the power of the tongue.
Because they're trying to control you.
Yeah, yeah.
You let life flow can show you his work.
Facts.
But see, that's the thing when people say believe, like they gotta explain it more clear out there, like so people can understand. It's a fact of believing, yes, but it's like having hope as well. Just like you said, just do the basics and stop trying to control you.
Yeah. And
So you can see his work, like let him show you.
and a lot of people don't really go to church anymore.
I ain't gonna lie for him.
They lost faith.
I'm one of them people, child. I'm not gonna
You
lie
still
to
a
you.
strong believer, but still
Most
though,
definitely, and pray every single day.
you know what I'm saying? A lot of
I
people
don't
haven't
be in
learned
the
that.
church house.
It's a new generation of people who haven't even experienced that every Sunday church.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I've ever experienced that.
Really?
Yes.
That's fine.
100%. We can call my mama, I swear to God. Like, never experienced. I swear to God, on my
Really?
soul. Like, back to back, Sunday, every week.
Well, not
I've
back to
never,
back,
ever
but
experienced that.
it was most of the Sundays.
Growing up, like, kid, give me an age range, like 0 to what, like 14, 15, or like 10, or like what? Because I don't know the age where you know, people just really go.
Alright, so being as a kid, I would say probably from like 2 to 15.
Okay, probably been twice.
To the church house.
Yes.
So what made, like, how did you become a strong believer?
Because I always just grew up in a household like that. But going to church wasn't like mandatory in my household.
Type.
Yeah. It wasn't like forced on us or like anything like that. Like it was just
But how did you learn about the word?
my mom, my dad.
Really? They sat down with
They're
you?
believers for sure.
And they sat
And my
down with you?
dad actually, his mom is who had him in the church Sunday to Sunday, like how you telling me.
Right.
So I don't know what made that nigga decide he ain't gonna put that on his kids. I don't know. But we didn't have to go through that.
Yeah.
I don't know, but he did. I mean, he could tell us, you know, he'd be like, you know, yes, your grandmother would have no stuff. Like, we go to church. I mean, wearing good shoes. I'm like,
The
okay.
breakfast, the
Like,
Sundays,
however they did it in Jamaica, child, I don't know. But that's what happened with him. My mama, she still was like how I am. Like, she didn't go to church like that.
Okay.
So I don't know if my dad kind of was following her. I don't know. Like,
Probably.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what.
Yeah.
But all I know is we in the house, like me and my brothers and sisters, we was not, of course, like we barely went. Like,
But still just
even
strong
when
faith,
I went,
though.
like my
That's
brothers
crazy.
was still asleep. It was just for me to go because my aunt knew that like we don't go.
Right.
My dad's sister, because
Right.
you know they grew up like that.
Yeah.
So my dad's sister, she okay, well I want her to just get a feel of it. So she picked me up them 2 times. I'm telling you. Took me to church. I went to they got a kids section, like the kid church.
Right.
Yeah, see, I know where it's from.
Exactly.
It's like that's where all the kids be at or whatever, and then you do Bible study and shit like that, and then, like they got like the toys and books and stuff, like chilling, like in the sections and shit.
Yeah. It's real family like, but I don't know, just going like Wednesday, Sunday. And say you get a part of a ministry or something, like you gotta add an extra day. Just going to the church all the time, it's pretty taxing. So I could probably understand why like your pops was like, we could relax. I'ma just homeschool it per se.
Oh, nah, friend, that ain't it. You want me to tell you the reason?
I'm listening.
It's not. It wasn't the financing at all. We just feel like the church for hypocrites.
Facts.
That's it.
Facts.
You just don't want to get caught up in that, you know.
Hey,
That's
we
the
can
real
speak on it.
You see, I've been shutting the fuck up about like
We can speak on it. This what this shit here for. All the real shit, like
that's the real reason why we don't do that and go to church. But of course, we're
Okay.
believers and everything. They have Bibles in each room of my house.
Yeah.
And we was taught a prayer. My favorite one that I learned is our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us.
Good prayer. Good prayer.
I go on and on. That's
Yeah.
some shit.
Yeah.
But you see what I'm saying? Like, I was taught the same shit. We just simply don't go to the church house because we feel like it's too judgmental.
Facts.
Even me, like how I like to get my nails long, I got my belly pierced and shit like that. Like, you know, we don't need nobody.
Looking
That's how
at
they,
shit.
yeah, because
Right.
my parents don't, we not like that.
And a lot of people may feel like that's why they don't go to the church house too, because it's very judgmental. Like a church I went to, it was a more casual church, so
It
I
don't
don't-
really matter.
yeah, like you could come like in jeans or whatever the case, and we still gon'
And I'm not even a jeans type of person.
It's
See,
just
I
it
am
was
not
a
a jeans type of
comfortable
person. I like shorts and
chilling.
like,
You
I
chilling.
like crop top. Like these top, I have a lot of these. So it would be something like this, and like,
Yeah.
you see what I'm saying? They would look.
Just-
Like, they would
You
look.
think so? I don't think so.
Well, I did go.
Well,
out,
the
but-
church I was at, but
But
you do
I
have
don't
a
dress like this when I go there. That's the thing.
Mhm.
But I'm just saying, like, if I was to, like, for me to make it like a thing and a hobby, I would have to. I feel like I'd be living a double life, basically. I'd have to always dress like a certain way.
type
Because
shit.
mind you, like I said, they never see me like car sizes and all that. Because why would I do that if I know and I feel like this is my head? So of
Right.
course I put on like a t-shirt with like a cute blazer and I wear some jeans and whatever. But
Right.
if I'm gonna do it consistently, I'm gonna get tired of shit. I'm gonna wear what I really,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I think
And that's
once,
when they gon'
So-
because they never seen me like that before.
but they kind of know your personality at a point. Like once you come there so long, so they probably be like, all right, well, you know what I'm saying? That's her. She chilling. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah. But it is those churches to where they be on some like holier than thou, you know.
So it's like just two sides, basically.
Facts. But let's get into you opening your business and the journey of that. Like,
Okay.
talk a little bit about that and what made you choose Jamaican food.
Well, I'm full-blooded Jamaican. My mom and my dad are both from Jamaica. I'm the only one from Houston.
Okay.
I'm from Houston, and they're both from Jamaica. And before my dad passed, both of my parents can cook really, really well. Like, we would always host the parties. Christmas, Thanksgiving, birthdays, whatever, everybody comes to our house because they know that my people can throw down.
Really?
Yes, so they were already, they meaning my parents, they had already decided to open up a business in a restaurant. But then this was like while my dad was like, you know, passing and stuff like that. So of course they couldn't go through with it.
Okay.
So they basically canceled everything. Just canceled everything, didn't fall through and nothing, whatever, like got their money back, this is that, whatever, like canceled everything. So I was like, fuck. I'm like, damn, alright, what can I do type shit? Cause mind you, I had already started doing hair
Yeah.
and I was doing celebrity hair.
Okay.
So I was doing K Kilo's hair. I was working with a lot of different celebrities at the time actually. And I have my business page all on there.
Okay.
I'm talking to Gorilla on FaceTime, like
That's fine.
chopping up with a kid, like I'm talking to a lot of people and like just doing wigs, sending wigs off, getting promo off of that, whatever. Just
Yeah.
people see me talking to them, it's like, okay, bet.
Facts.
Yes, and not only that, but my work shows for it too.
Okay.
Cause I'm gonna show them, like I'll go live sometimes and I'll like show the wig, like whatever. And I'm like, see, I'm like, don't scam y'all, it's right here.
Tight.
I used to do that a lot, like in 2020 and like 2021 and shit like that.
Okay.
And so that's when I started doing it again, picked it back up. And so all this shit happened last year, 2022.
Okay.
So I've been doing that shit, been building. And then I was like, okay, I can take some money from when I was doing that, and then I can help my people out.
Yeah.
So when I got back, I had to go to my dad's medical bills and stuff like that. So I was like, fuck, okay, now I really gotta like buckle up and for real.
Locked in.
Yeah, I got locked in. So I'm like, okay, good. So I just like got all the profit that I had made from doing hair, and then like all the profit that I had got from working and being an auto girl too. That I had saved up. I had some saved up on the side from like some years ago. It wasn't nothing though. It was like probably like $500. And then I had some other money saved up too. I'm really good at saving.
Type shit. I wish I was the same, man.
Cause I'm cheap. I'm not gonna lie. You can ask anybody that know me. They know I'm cheap, baby. I love me some McDonald's.
Who
You
don't
can
know?
catch me in the McDonald's line. I don't give a fuck how much money I got, Bookie. I'm going to get my fries and my ranch. Her. Ash put you on because that combo fire. But nah, look, so I had a lot of money saved up in like modeling and acting for sure. That's the main thing that like really helped me to put to the restaurant. So I would make like $1,300 every time I get booked.
Yeah.
So if it's like June and I get booked 3 times this month, 13 times 3.
Yeah.
But it depends on what type of gig it is too, because it might be a photo shoot. Okay, but then it might be a video.
Okay.
So my videos are more expensive. Those are the ones that be like $1,300 or whatever. And then the photo shoots, those just be like a band type shit.
Right.
So I got locked in that
You
shit.
locked in.
Yeah, and so like I had put towards the restaurant.
Okay, so big. Like, where is it located? Is it done?
Okay, so that's the thing. So when I got the restaurant, whatever, that was like when everything was finalized. My dad had already passed. I was kind of sad, but I know that he like see what I'm doing or whatever, because
For sure.
I didn't want what they was doing to like stop, you know. So I was like, okay, I gotta like make this shit happen.
Facts.
So I gotta put the money towards whatever. So when I had waited till we had moved and we had moved to Arcola because my mom was like, she don't want the house, she don't want nothing to do with it. So we sold the house, whatever, got another house in Arcola. Now we staying out there.
Okay.
And so I was like, okay, well, it's no Jamaican restaurants out here. I didn't know if I was gonna do a Jamaican restaurant or a beauty salon, cause both of them make money.
Facts.
Everybody need their
Beauty
fucking hair
salons be
done.
making bread and staying there.
Everybody
They gonna be there forever.
Man, and on Jamaican, by the time it find tree reality, become bread, everybody here.
Facts.
Everybody here.
But I mean, shit, the Jamaican food too, though.
That too. So that's what I stuck with. And I'm like, Arcola don't have no Jamaican food. So I had found in between Roastern and 521. That's where my restaurant is located.
Okay.
The
good.
thing is, it's 3 garages. Like, this right here would be a garage. And then you can just like lift that up, right? And then you can just walk in there like that. You know what I'm talking about? Like that.
Yeah.
Entrance. It's like,
Kind of like New York, kinda. It's a New York like kind of setup, a little bit.
like the entry, like a garage.
Like you just lift it up and then the door's right there.
Yeah, so when you lift it up, you're gonna see pool tables, and you're gonna look. Let me show you.
Okay.
And the thing is, it was gonna cost me so much to like build a custom kitchen, like knock down the walls and everything for construction and all that. So I was like, I'm gonna buy one. So I had bought one. I had bought the food trailer thing. So we gonna park it outside of my actual building, the restaurant.
Yeah.
And you just get your food, and then you sit down at the table.
That's fire.
That's it.
Fire. That's
Cause
fire.
it's way less for me to do it like that.
That's fire. That's fire as fuck. So would you end up traveling with it?
You know, people was asking me that, and I was like, well, I don't want it to be confused for a food truck, because it has like a land, like it
got its own property.
Yeah, I have my property. Like, it's something that I have a 5-year lease on it, so it's like, you know, it's a restaurant. But when I think about what could, like, the profit I can make off of it is very profitable. Like, especially for holidays, and like how Juneteenth just passed away.
Yeah.
What else is next? 4th of July is coming up. like shit like that. So I have it noted in my head. I'm thinking about it, and that's supposed to be ready this coming Friday.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Congrats.
This coming Friday. I'm so excited. I gotta go pick it up.
That's fine. So
it's gonna be a big ass 24 feet. It's fucking trailer.
really,
I swear to God, that bitch is big.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. So give the people your best investment lighter. Give the people your best Jamaican dishes. Top 3.
Jerk chicken and rice on peas.
Yeah.
Oxtail and rice on peas. Cabbage on plot and on the side, soup on both plate them. And then the last plate, what I said, escovitch fish. Yes, like
No sawfish.
saltfish, yeah. Got some saltfish in there sometimes. Yeah, sometimes, yeah. But I wanted to keep it like consistent. That's the thing. And then like,
Would y'all be doing goat?
yes, definitely. So right now, because I promised everybody that I was gonna have the restaurant ready in June, I've been grilling, like using the 2 grills that I have at the restaurant.
Yeah.
So we'll be grilling jerk chicken, jerk pork, and like grilled fish and stuff like that until the trailer gets here, the kitchen. So that way when the trailer do get here, get in the kitchen and cook stuff like that.
Yeah.
Cause I can't put no oxtail on the grill.
Alright.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm waiting on. Friday, so tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow.
So I don't know.
And my mama was so happy I had brought her my signing day.
Really?
When I signed on it, because I didn't tell her what I was doing. I told her that I was moving out and I was like getting an apartment. So I was like, can you just come, like just come here, whatever, and see my apartment where I'm gonna move. And so she was like, okay, whatever. So she came, whatever. She was like, what is this? And I'm like, just sit right here.
Yeah.
So the lady came and she was just like, oh hi. She didn't know what was going on because I should have told her what was going on. She blew the cover because I didn't tell her what was going on. So she was just like, oh, I was just like, oh, this is my mom and she don't know what. And she was like, oh, okay, well you can start right here for the trailer. And then I was like, you moving out the house to go to the trailer? I'm like, bro, no.
Yeah, she's looking at you crazy.
Yes, I had to show her what it looked like. I said, there's no way I can sleep in here. I'm gonna blow up. Like, I was like, bro, look, it's like a kitchen.
We were talking before, but let's talk about you walking into that boss position. And do you feel like it's gonna be a lot to manage? Because although you haven't dealt with like the employment and just the fuck ups of a business at first, at the starting stages, do you feel like it's very manageable?
Yes, and I'm gonna explain why. Because how I mentioned that I was a bottle girl, right? So that shit wasn't for like 1 or 2 months. I did that shit for like maybe 3.5 years.
Okay.
I worked at a lot of clubs in Houston.
Okay.
And like,
you've seen the ins and outs.
yes, and not even just as a bottle girl. I had different positions. I was bottle girl. I was hostess. I was what else? Greeter. What else? And bartender.
Okay.
And so I did a lot of positions. A lot of different positions. I worked at a lot of different clubs in Houston. It's crazy. So that, as well as like seeing what my managers go through when we would have to report to them the certain problems, how they would handle it, how I watched them handle it and what they would do and everything.
Right.
Just that, the ins and outs, like you said.
Yeah.
Pretty much why I feel like I know what to do. And in the type of business that I do have, it's not like I'm pushing lingerie trying to go off of what I learned in the restaurant. I have a restaurant as well, and that's what I have the experience in this restaurant.
Right.
So it's like, it's hand in hand. It's the same shit. And then on top of that, it's like, I had double shifts too. So I seen when managers would leave in and out to know to have different managers for different shifts and shit like that. Like I don't know how to explain it, like everything. Like,
I understand what you're saying because I feel like, because I kind of talked about this on past episodes, but everything that you do in your path leading up to like whatever it is you're here to do is for a reason. Like you adding those tools along the way. Like that position, you being hired for a certain position wasn't just for that position. It was to analyze
knowledge,
everything. Yeah, get knowledge on everything. Don't just sit there and do the job. Like actually learn how this machine runs.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So whenever that point is, you already know off bat,
Yeah.
or you're somewhat familiar with certain situations and how to deal with things.
I've even been like managers at some places, not no restaurants. I've never been a manager at no restaurants, but like I've been a manager at like other places, like businesses. Like when I was like, how was I? 18. And I started from there. I know that's like really young, but I'm just saying like the experience started from that young. So with that, it'll bring me into another management position. So things like that, just everything leading up to it, stuff like that, a lot of shit.
Okay.
So it's like that let me know to have, okay, I need 3 chefs, then I need somebody that's gonna take the orders, and I need somebody that's gonna like give the food to the person, shit like that. So right now my employees is 3 chefs, and I love them so much.
Okay.
I pay them very well, and they earn it for real.
Celebrity news,
Anything. Oh, yeah,
the submarine. People been focused on that. Say they died.
What the hell?
Yeah, say they died today. Well,
They
say
died.
say they found debris around the Titanic.
They just got lost.
They say it imploded, and they found debris, so they dead. That's they say. And then it's been some shit with some aliens. They say
In the people backyard. Yeah,
they say they ain't seen those people.
But they not in Houston though, huh?
I don't know where they was at, honestly.
I don't know what I was at.
But they say they ain't seen them since the video.
See this shit, that's the one. That's the one I was like, what the fuck? I guess that's
The what the fuck?
Is that for real? Cause what the fuck? Like,
They say they seen
then
them and
it's 2 of
everything. Yeah.
and y'all ain't catch not one, and they supposed to be big as hell.
Y'all ain't did shit. Y'all just talking about it.
Like, I would have been starstruck too, but I would have still probably been like
Starstruck,
like,
I'm going to sleep.
like
Fucking with no
I'll probably
aliens?
fainted. I don't know.
I'll look around a little bit, but
I would be like, what the fuck? Not like starstruck, like, oh my gosh, can I hear? No, starstruck, like, what the fuck? That's probably not even the right time for me to use. I'll just be shocked, I guess. I'll just be shocked.
you pick up your phone?
That's on. I don't know if I'll be too much. But I'll probably pause for like 15 seconds and then think like, bitch, call somebody. I'll probably just be like, oh shit.
So, being in the content world, do you feel like it's starting to become watered down or more creative?
I feel like it could be more creative.
Right.
I feel like it could always be more creative. Like, I don't know. Everybody could just be creative. Everybody that has something going on in their lane, whether you, I don't know how they gain their followers by dancing, singing, whatever, couples things or family things, whatever. Like, they can be creative with those things.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Like, that's what I mean by that. Like,
Okay, good. And shit. Tell the people what's next for Ashlei.
oh, so it's next to me. Let me see. I already got my restaurant going. So I know like that's what I'm working on right now. That's like my future. That's my baby. That's my everything. That's what I have going. I've officially retired working for anyone.
That's fine.
In my life, I'm done working for anyone in
That's fire.
in my 20s.
That's fire as fuck.
I'm not working for nobody. Thank you so much.
That's
It's a
fire.
blessing.
That's a
It
blessing.
ain't even fire. It's a blessing.
That's a blessing.
Man.
That's a
I
blessing.
thank God for that. That's really what I'm most proud of, honestly. Like the fact that I can say that. That's what I'm most proud of. Like I don't work for nobody.
Yeah.
Like nobody.
For the rest of your life.
The rest of my life. I can
Good.
wake up whatever time I want tomorrow, the next day. I ain't gotta do shit. Like just, and then I have a set day for my restaurants too, like where I go to get the meat and stuff like that, the chicken and the fish and everything like that.
Yeah.
Bring it to my chefs. They run it. Still going to sleep at home.
Yeah.
Like that's it. They have a problem, they call me. What's up? What's going on? Then I come. Whatever.
Okay, and one last thing. Give the people, I guess, some good game.
Oh wait, I didn't answer your question. What's next for me?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You
No,
got
you
to
good.
edit that.
You good. Go ahead.
Okay, what's next is my dream house.
Okay.
That's what I'm working on next. Yeah, I got the business going. I got my dream car. Next is my dream home. And I'm actually working on that right now.
That's okay. What age? By what age?
Oh, I'm working on this right now. Like I went furniture shopping today before I got here.
Oh, Poppy.
I did.
Okay. And my last thing was give the people some good game on building a foundation and sticking to it.
You have to want the life that you want. It's one thing to see it on Instagram, to hear about it from people, listen to this podcast. It's one thing to get inspired, but you have to want that shit. Like you have to really want that shit. I know I'm saying the same thing, but that's genuinely, like literally what I mean. Like you can't just sit up here and say like, damn, bro, that shit, I'm gonna be like that one day. Fuck the one day, bitch, now. Like, you see how you just asked me, when you gonna, by what age? Nigga, I went furniture shopping today. Like, you gotta want it.
Yeah.
The manifestation, what we talked about at the beginning of this video.
Yeah.
I want it.
Yeah.
I want it. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you.
Like,
Shit, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shit.
Exactly.
Gotta start somewhere. I want it bad as fuck.
Exactly.
It don't matter. Shit.
I know.
Like you say, shit, you still good? Hell yeah. Whenever you pull up, I gotta make it
I was so
happen.
thankful for that.
Nah, it's no problem.
Yeah, but nah, for real, that's how I feel. And then when you want it, it'll be in you to make it consistent. Nobody gotta tell you to be consistent.
Nobody gotta
Because
tell you
you
nothing.
want it, you gonna make it be consistent. And then you
Talking that shit.
for real. And
Talking that
then you
shit.
gonna keep going, and then you gonna keep going, and you're not gonna know what the fuck going on, cause shit just gonna start coming out of
Out
nowhere.
of nowhere.
Like by the time you look up, you got this amount of people saying, "Oh shit, I'm proud of you." And it's like, "Oh shit, I'm doing something." Okay.
You
That's
talking
cool.
that shit. You talking that
Thank
shit.
you. I thank you. Cool.
Appreciate it,
I
yeah.
like that. Okay, let me keep doing that.
Keep doing, yeah.
Yeah, and you just get the hang of it. You just keep doing it. Just stay consistent, and you gonna keep growing. You gonna keep blooming with everything. That's my advice. Just stay consistent if you want it. That's the thing. That's the number one thing.
Gotta want it.
Yeah.
Gotta
If
want
you, it's up to you. You gotta decide that. Cause don't be in it for the money. You gotta. That's the passion. It goes back to want it.
Passion.
Yeah, exactly. Passion. Exactly. Shit goes in, and then it goes back to if you want it. If you want it, that's gonna be your passion.
Facts. And I want to say I appreciate you pulling up on me, chopping it up, taking time out your day. You know what I'm saying? I know you could have been anywhere else but here, and you gave the people some great game. You was really talking that shit. Hopefully we get you back for another one, and stay in contact. Y'all make sure y'all go follow her. Go tune in for future and past episodes. And
Yes.
we got a lot more to come. We out. Yo, I don't know whoever you are, But listen, if you watching this, it's for a reason. Make sure you like, follow, share, subscribe, anything 2234. Follow us on all the socials, all the streaming platforms. Shit, we out here. You sitting on your phone anyway, letting your life pass you by, scrolling on TikTok for hours. Go ahead and get some great game from your boy Swain. Hey now.